The modern man exists in a paradox. Never before has humanity possessed such abundance, technological advancement, and access to information about health and wellness. Yet men today face declining testosterone levels, unprecedented stress loads, and a crisis of physical vitality that would perplex our ancestors. Understanding the intricate relationship between testosterone, stress, and strength isn't just an academic exercise. It's essential for thriving in the 21st century. The hormone that built civilization. Testosterone is far more than the caricature presented in popular culture. While it certainly plays a crucial role in muscle development, libido, and traditional markers of masculinity, its influence extends into nearly every system of the male body and mind. Testosterone regulates bone density, cognitive function, mood stability, cardiovascular health, and metabolic efficiency. It's the chemical conductor orchestrating a symphony of biological processes that keep men vital, resilient, and capable. The average man today has significantly lower testosterone levels than his grandfather did at the same age.
Everything looks great.
Studies show a decline of approximately 1% per year across populations, independent of aging. A 30-year-old man today might have testosterone levels comparable to a 50-year-old from just a few decades ago. This isn't genetic drift happening in real time. It's environmental, behavioral, and cultural. The silent epidemic of modern stress. To understand why testosterone is declining, we must first understand its ancient nemesis, cortisol. The stress hormone operates on a fundamentally different timeline and logic than testosterone. Cortisol prepares the body for immediate survival. It mobilizes glucose, heightens alertness, and temporarily suppresses non-essential functions like digestion and reproduction. This response evolved for acute threats, escaping predators, surviving famines, enduring brief periods of danger. Modern life, however, presents a different challenge entirely. The stress isn't acute, it's chronic. Financial pressures don't resolve in minutes but linger for months or years. Work demands don't end when the sun sets. They follow us through screens into our bedrooms. Social comparison, once limited to your immediate tribe, now encompasses billions of people showcasing curated highlight reels. Relationship complexities, health anxieties, political polarization, information overload. The modern man faces a relentless barrage of stressors that his biology interprets as threats. When cortisol remains elevated chronically, it actively suppresses testosterone production. The body operates on a simple but inflexible logic. If survival is threatened, reproduction can wait. Chronic stress signals to your endocrine system that now is not the time to build muscle, pursue mates, or invest in long-term vitality. Resources must be conserved for immediate survival, even when that threat is simply another demanding email or doom-scrolling session. The strength solution. Here's where the narrative becomes interesting, even hopeful. Physical strength training represents one of the most potent interventions for rebalancing this hormonal equation. Resistance training doesn't just build muscle, it sends powerful signals throughout the endocrine system. When you challenge your muscles with progressive overload, your body responds by increasing testosterone production, improving insulin sensitivity, and building resilience to cortisol. But not all training is equal. The man who chronically overexercises, never recovers adequately, or trains in a state of constant stress simply adds another layer of cortisol production. High-intensity training without sufficient recovery, excessive endurance work without strength balance, or exercising while undernourished and sleep-deprived compounds the problem rather than solving it. Effective strength training for hormonal optimization follows several principles. Compound movements that recruit multiple muscle groups, squats, deadlifts, presses, pulls, stimulate greater testosterone release than isolation exercises. Training sessions should be intense but not excessively long. 45 minutes to an hour of focused work proves optimal for most men. Recovery matters as much as the training itself, perhaps more. Muscles grow during rest, and testosterone production peaks during deep sleep. Sleep, the foundation. Everything rests upon no discussion of testosterone, and stress management is complete without addressing sleep. Testosterone production follows a circadian rhythm, with the majority produced during REM sleep. Men who consistently sleep less than 6 hours per night can experience testosterone levels comparable to men 10 to 15 years older. Sleep deprivation also elevates cortisol, creating a double assault on hormonal health. Yet modern life wages war on sleep. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin production. Caffeine consumed too late in the day disrupts sleep architecture. Stress and anxiety follow us into bed, activating thought patterns that prevent the parasympathetic nervous system from engaging. Alcohol, while initially sedating, fragments sleep and reduces time in critical REM stages. Optimizing sleep requires treating it as seriously as training or nutrition. Consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends, help stabilize circadian rhythms. Creating a dark, cool sleeping environment supports melatonin production and deep sleep stages. Limiting screen exposure in the final hours before bed allows natural tiredness to emerge. For many men, this single change produces more dramatic improvements in energy, mood, and body composition than any supplement or training program. Nutrition, fuel for hormones. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol, a fact that explains why extremely low-fat diets often crater male hormonal health. Men need dietary fat, particularly saturated and monounsaturated fats from sources like eggs, red meat, olive oil, nuts, and fish. The demonization of these foods over recent decades coincides suspiciously with declining testosterone levels across populations. Micronutrients matter enormously. Zinc deficiency directly impairs testosterone production, yet many men consume insufficient amounts, particularly if their diets lack red meat, shellfish, or other zinc-rich sources. Vitamin D, actually a hormone itself, plays crucial roles in testosterone synthesis. Magnesium supports hundreds of enzymatic processes, including those involved in hormone production. Equally important is what to avoid. Ultra-processed foods, excessive sugar, and endocrine-disrupting chemicals in plastics and personal care products all interfere with testosterone production and metabolism. The modern food environment, optimized for profit and convenience rather than health, systematically undermines male hormonal health. The psychology of strength. Physical strength and psychological resilience intertwine in ways that transcend simple correlation. When you progressively challenge your body and succeed, you build evidence-based confidence. When you consistently show up for difficult training sessions, you develop discipline that transfers to every domain of life. When you physically embody strength, you change how you move through the world and how the world responds to you. Men need challenges, not the manufactured stress of deadlines and digital drama, but real, physical challenges that require effort, skill, and progressive adaptation. Strength training provides this in controlled, measurable doses. The satisfaction of adding weight to the bar, achieving a new repetition maximum, or simply showing up consistently creates psychological momentum that combats the learned helplessness chronic stress can instill. Finding balance in an imbalanced world. Testosterone, stress, and strength. Balancing the modern man. The solution isn't to retreat from modern life or adopt some romanticized version of our ancestral past. It's to recognize the mismatch between our biology and our environment, then take deliberate action to create better alignment. This means being strategic about stress management, not eliminating stress, which is impossible and undesirable, but building resilience through recovery practices like meditation, time in nature, social connection, and purposeful rest. It means prioritizing sleep with the same non-negotiable commitment we give to work or other obligations. It means training smart, not just hard, building strength progressively while respecting recovery. It means eating real food that supports rather than undermines hormonal health. Most importantly, it means understanding that testosterone, stress, and strength exist in dynamic relationship. You cannot optimize one while ignoring the others. The modern man who thrives doesn't do so by accident or genetics alone. He does so by understanding his biology and creating a lifestyle that works with it rather than against it. The path forward isn't complicated, but it requires commitment. Lift heavy things regularly. Sleep like your life depends on it, because it does. Eat food that your great-grandfather would recognize. Manage stress through practice, not avoidance. Build strength not just in your muscles, but in your daily habits and mental frameworks. This is how the modern man balances testosterone, stress, and strength, not by returning to some imagined past, but by bringing ancient wisdom forward into contemporary life. The result is a life of greater vitality, resilience, and power. Not power over others, but the fundamental power to shape your own existence with intention and capability. That's the promise and the practice of true strength.